A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about Sukarma Yoga. What is Sukarma Yoga? How is it formed? What are its benefits? And people who have them as a part of the Nitya Yoga in their chart, how do they grow up in life? An example chart also. So these are the points that we are going to touch upon with Sukarma Yoga. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't liked, shared or subscribed to our channel, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. What is Sukarma Yoga? It is a yoga which is one of the 27 Nitya yogas of the Panchang. And as I have mentioned many a time in my yoga videos and especially in detail in one of the last few videos that I have made on yoga, I have said that the yoga is a very important part of the Panchang, as it says, which is the area that a person can work on to get name and fame. What are the areas that a person needs to work on in this lifetime to be feeling happy, protected in life? So that is why yogas are important. And Sukarma Yoga, the name itself says good karma, because Su means good and karma, as we all know, is work. So when a person has Sukarma Yoga in their chart, they do a lot of good work. And this is this good work that brings them a lot of name and fame. The planet that is associated with Sukarma Yoga is Mars, and the placement of Mars is very important. Why so? Because wherever that Mars is placed, that is the area where you will benefit the most from. Timing of events can be done very beautifully to see what is the time that one can gain a lot of name and fame. However, if the placement of Mars is not good, then there can be certain issues. But that is for a later period. What does Sukarma Yoga entail? As I said, it means a person who can do a lot of good deeds. A person would be able to do courageous things. A person would be a go-getter, a very constructive person, a creative person who has the ability to think out of the box, take a daredevil kind of a leap and do something which is very different, and that can gain him a lot of name and fame. Such people can also show a little amount of problems, in sense they can get angry very quickly. They are very quick to take actions, and that is the area where they need to be very careful. Once they become more decisive, then they become very strong and they have the ability to earn a lot of name and fame. Weapons can also be a very good way to work with, because it is a combination of Sukarma Yoga, and Mars obviously relates to a lot with weaponry and action. Also, such people, if they know how to take a proper structurize their work, plan their work out, be strategic about their work and have a focused unidirectional mindset, these people go a long way in their careers. They are very generous, they are giving, they have an ability to showcase their talents very well, and these people also know how to put their work in a manner that it is well appreciated. Being daredevil in their field, being the pioneers in their field, having the ability to go for what they want and to establish their desires very carefully and very strongly in front of others, these people make a name for themselves. As I had mentioned in one of my earlier videos, Sukarma Yoga has the ability to get you that name and fame with focused work. Little work and a lots of publicity gets you the chair and the position that you have always been looking for. So Sukarma Yoga is definitely one of the good yogas of your chart that you should look out for. a point that these people really need to worry about or should pay attention about, because this is a negative point of this yoga that is coming up. These people need to be very careful about their lifestyles. They should remember not to flaunt their lifestyles. They should live a simple life and they should be very careful about their expenses. Let's see why and how. For the good points, I have taken the chart of Abhinav Bindra. It was a landmark moment for India when the first Olympic gold medal was won for India. Well, Abhinav Bindra was the one who got us that gold medal. You see, his chart shows the Sukarma Yoga, and his Mars, which is supposed to be a very strong Mars, is placed in the 5th house in its own house, and it is also the Yoga. Being said like that, it makes him a very strong player. Why so? Sukarma Yoga gives him the ability to be very strong. Placed in the 5th house, he gets a lot of athletic abilities. Being the one to do things and being a pioneer, we never had somebody go this far in the world of shooting. So, being a pioneer in his field, he had managed to get the desired results. Also, this Mars, being the 10th lord in the 5th house, gives him a career in athletics, and the 5th house, let's not forget, is also the house of name and fame. So, he got his share of name and fame with this Sukarma Yoga, and Mars being the Yogarak for him, placed in the right house. So, we can see how the yogas operating in our chart can give us a lot of answers, clues to our ticket to name and fame. Do write in which yoga you have in your chart. If you do not know where to look, let me tell you, these yogas are very much present in the Panchang, which is the detail that is given in the basic of your birth chart. Do let us know what yoga you have, which other yogas you want to know about. Until we meet with you again,
please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.